After notching up 4 #1 singles and 60 million record sales, he's now flying solo. His new single, Everways, sees him teaming up with the equally talented king of UK R&B, Craig David.
There's a certain kind of loving that only you can get. It's a certain kind of loving that has a hold on me. It's a certain kind of loving only you know how to play. And I'm certain that your loving is with me everywhere.
Please welcome Campbell and Craig David.
Good to be back.
Very good to have you here. Very good to have you here. So it's your third solo album.
It is, yes.
Flying High. You've got a few people working on there with you, and this young gentleman next to you.
Yes. Young Craig
how did that
here.
come about? That would not be the first sort of pairing you would immediately think of, because you come from two very different genres of music, right?
Yeah. Well, with the album before this, I used Beverly Knight and Lamar and Bitty McLean, people like that. You know, I like to showcase our fine British talent, and one of our finest is Craig.
We think that as well.
So how does that happen? Do you just sort of sit there and think, who do I want on my album? Somebody get me the phone number, you just phone them up? Or did you meet and it kind of happened organically?
I said to my management, I wanted somebody with a great voice, and they went, you know, what about Craig David?
Fantastic.
And I went, good idea.
Were you excited about it, Craig? Were you thinking,
yeah,
he
hated the whole idea.
They dragged me into the studio. Do you know what? When you get that phone call coming through from such a legend and someone that I've grown up listening to their music. I mean, UB40 was an incredible group. You know what I mean? And then having your own solo records that I've been a big fan of. So to come in and listening to a record that was written at home at first, that's how it came about. I was listening to the song that Ali had written. I thought, this is amazing. And to actually think that you actually see that's 100 quid you owe me now. It was a great opportunity to actually work together and then jump in the studios together. So I was
you then feel obliged you got to ask him back, kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just waiting for the right time, you know.
How does it actually work in the studio though? Because most musicians are a very individual bunch. You're married to one, you are one, you're also with, and they sort of each have their own way of doing things. So is it ever a bit difficult to bring two people together?
Each track's different, you know, and you approach it, you know, for what it is, and some of them are, you know, a bit more difficult than others, but generally it's about getting a nice atmosphere in the studio and making everybody, you know, relaxed in it, and then, yeah, just getting on with it.
Sorry, are these all your... Have you got any covers on this album? Is this
It's half and half. It's half original and half covers. I've got some mad covers on it as well. We've got Happiness, Ella Fitzgerald track.
Oh, lovely.
I've got She's a Lady, the old Tom Jones song that was actually a very politically incorrect song written by Paul Anka. But I've put Shaggy on the end going, no, she's not. So, you know, that kind of works.
Are you enjoying doing the whole solo thing? Was it a difficult decision to make?
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The album's called Flying High, and I am, you know, and we just start our tour next week. We start touring around England and then off around the world, so... Yeah. You're touring as well? Yeah. Respect for that.
Colleen, if it goes well, you'll be able to ask people in to sing with you.
Yes. Pick up the phone, make it happen.
A reggae version of I'm in the mood for dancing. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'll produce that for you. You heard it here first.
That's how this whole music collaborations come.
Can we not be backing?
Simple.
You know?
Of course. Oh, no, of course not.
Craig, born to... Oh, tell me what...
I'm going to leave you out there for a moment.
No, that is a great album.
Thank you.
And voted by the MTV winners,
yeah,
wasn't it?
that was amazing. I mean,
What was the vote?
biggest album.
Second greatest album after Michael Jackson's Thriller.
So what a wonderful person to be at the top. Thank you. Thank you.
And that's the public vote for you as well.
The public voted,
you know,
and it was
great.
And it was across the board of all the different MTV channels. So it wasn't just like an R&B, hip hop, or soul, or it was rock as well as pop. And it was just to come just behind like the king of pop. And obviously, like I would have felt that Ali was up there, but for some reason they just like missed that for a minute. Ali was like there, and Michael.
Well, my website was voted the 30th best-run website in the world, and Michael Jackson's was 32. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Are you just in
Not
competition,
that you're
mate.
competitive.
There's no competition here at all, you know. But no, very flattering, very flattering. I mean, when it's the public voting,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very cool.
Now, listen, we were talking earlier about particularly men being distracted by the old sexy billboards and things, or sexy-looking ladies walking, you know, down the street. Are you guys very good at disguising being distracted by that?
Got
or-
glasses on.
Have you, get your sunglasses
If you've
on.
got your darkers on, you know, you can...
Can't. I'm distracted by, I think, just women being in the street, let alone the billboards. And it's like, it doesn't have to be like a gigantic woman, if I'm just a normal-sized woman walking across with, you know, but it's the way you do it. Yeah, just,
What's the technique? What do you have to do?
just don't make it obvious. Just a slight glance. Yeah. Is it round there? We have to go round that way, yeah? OK, cool. Straight back onto the steering wheel.
You're done now, you
But don't worry, later on in the evening when you're having dinner, she'll sit down and say with you, you were looking at that girl across the road, weren't you? She'll pull you up.
everything.
Oh, absolutely. Don't think it goes past a woman's mind. Trust me.
And when it comes to getting over any kind of heartache, are you wallowers or are you the type to move on quickly?
No point in wallowing.
No?
Unless you're a piggy. You know what I mean?
Never wallowed?
No, no. Well, I'm a truffler. I'm into a bit of truffling, but no, no. Wallowing's no good for anybody, is it?
No, about you, Craig?
It's the law of attraction. I think you have to kind of change your mind to move forward. Otherwise, you're the person who's just elongating that pain, you know? So for me, it's like trying to get over it as quickly as you can.
Well, surely if you're wallowing a little bit, you can write some really good songs, no?
Yeah, you can look at it, there's a positive to it, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
They wouldn't be very happy songs, though, would they?
no.
I mean, no, that's because me and Colleen listen to them. We've split up with people.
We like those sad songs.
OK.
Remember that
Well,
next
I'm in the
time.
mood for dancing.
No, that was 2
Satin
years
like fever.
after.
Oh, right, that's
2
when,
years
when you've
after,
got
that's
over
when
it and
I'm so
back to
over it.
normal.
Yeah.
Guys,
Right,
just
OK.
before we're out of time, are you going to take it on the road, Ali? Are you going to take the album on the road? Going to do some
Yeah,
touring?
the album's out on the 29th of this month, and
Right.
so is the lead
Yeah,
track. They're
Flying
not called
High?
singles now yet, Flying High.
Right.
And we're off on the road from the 27th of...
All details on your award-winning website.
All on AliCampbell.com, yeah.
Oh, you're up to,
Which was higher
Craig?
than Michael Jackson's, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Okay, sorry, that website, right,
Yeah,
sorry.
King of Pop.
Craig, we're
Yeah.
going to see you anywhere soon?
Yeah, at the moment I'm in the studio, like, been there forever, underground, working hard on new songs. So come November, new record.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us today,
My
guys.
pleasure, thank you.
Craig David and Ali Campbell.
Definitely. Thank you.